In this video, we're going to be going over the settings tab, what all is in there, what is it for, how does it work. So the first thing you're going to see when you click settings down here is going to be business information. There is an entire video on this page right here. It's quite important that it all gets filled out top to bottom, but this is where your business logo is going to be, your address. The most important thing that's on this page, I think, is missed call text back. It's super important that you fill this out, you click enable, and you put in what your missed call text back is going to be. If you do not know what that is, please watch the video on missed call text back. You're also going to go ahead and upload your voicemail in here. I highly suggest you pre-record this. If you do not have the ability to make a really good voicemail, please let us know. We will make one for you complimentary. This is something that we do. I have a professional microphone, and we have script writers as well, so we can absolutely make you a banger voicemail. The next thing you're going to see is company billing. On this page, you literally just put your credit card, and also you're going to see any charges that are incurred while you're on our platform. So this is basically just going to be charges for the usage of the platform itself, and then if you have any like phone call charges, text charges, or AI bot charges, all of those are pennies to use. So definitely take advantage of all of that. The next thing you're going to see is your staff. On this page, you can actually add an employee fairly quickly. We also have a video on this if you need more information on it. This is quite an easy page to navigate if you need to add an employee and then change what they're allowed to do. You can do that right through here. You can just change their user permissions right here and turn on and turn off what you would like for them to do. And then, or if you're an admin or user. So most of the time your employees are going to be users. If they're not, they'll be an admin, but only your high-ranking officials need to be admins. The next thing you're going to see is pipelines. This is just some pipeline settings. So you can kind of navigate through here pretty easily. Just follow the prompts as they come along. Conversation AI is in here. This is where you can actually train your AI bot. We can do it for you, or you can attempt to do it yourself. A lot of times you're able to actually just have it scan a website, most likely your website, and it will take all the information off of that website and be able to distribute that information when people ask. So like, for instance, I would assume your business hours are on your website. Whenever somebody asks for said business hours, it will respond with the business hours that are listed on your website. You can also change what area do you want them to be responding to. So if you have AI activated, if you want it to respond to Instagram DMs, Facebook DMs, text messages, Google, or this is on here, it's just called GBP, chat widget, which is just the chat widget that's on your website, or the live chat, which can also be on your website. All of that can be edited right here. How many times can they respond? How long does it take for them to respond? Your email services are going to be in here as well. Once yours is set up, this won't pop up, but this is just some basic email settings. Your phone number is going to be in here. So once we have a phone number purchase for you, it'll be in here. It'll say phone number and then a couple phone number settings. You can also definitely scroll through all of this to get to anything. We usually take care of all of this for you. So this is where we do your A2P registration, which is just a registration that allows you to have a phone number, usually with a local phone number. But if you have a 1-800 number, you have to also do A2P registration. This just allows you to call and text people. It's essentially saying, hey, we're not scammers, we're a real business, and we have real business to attend to with this phone number. So that's just a federal government thing. You have to do that. And then your WhatsApp settings are going to be in here as well. This is where you connect your WhatsApp. The WhatsApp Professional app is going to be $15 a month if you want to use it. It is very useful if you like to contact through WhatsApp, and it's a lot easier than buying a whole new phone number. Your reputation management stuff is going to be in here as well. You can do auto responses, which we highly suggest. We set this up for you, but if you want to make any edits to it, you absolutely can. Right here we have Google and Facebook, and then you just do your auto responses. You would do 4 stars and above. You usually wouldn't do all. You can, but I highly suggest that you personally respond to 1, 2, and 3-star reviews. And then normally want to wait like 15 minutes to do a response. So right here you would just put 1, 5, and then you would do minutes. You don't want to really respond much faster than that because people would realize that it is an AI responding. But it is super important that we respond to all reviews. Every one of them, good and bad, makes a huge difference on Google. Then you want to have your response footer. All a response footer is basically just a message that goes on the bottom of every single response, regardless. So you can put thank you, you can put your contact information, you can put your website in there, whatever you want to be in your footer, you can have in your footer. And then you want to go ahead and connect your review link. So this will be your Google review link, your Facebook review link. You can also put custom link, which would be probably Yelp would be the only one that I would suggest to put in here. Or if you have like Home Advisor or Angie's List, if you're a service-based business, you would put that in there as well. Then you can put up a custom link as well. You can also do reviews on your website if you have a website widget that has reviews. Then you can actually change how the message looks whenever somebody receives a text or an email. So this would be the email version, and then your text version you can completely edit as well. So in your logo, change the message, like how it comes to their phone. Again, we set up all of this stuff for you, but if you wish to make changes to it, you can. Your custom fields are going to be in here. If you don't know what custom fields are, please go watch the video on it. There's an entire video on custom fields, what they are, how they work. Your custom values are also going to be in here. You can delete them, you can add them as you please. Manage scoring. This is actually for your automations, and what this does is actually it does a point system on how your customers engage with the system. So if they've opened an email, or if they didn't open an email, or if they opened a text, didn't open a text, all of that will generate a point system, and it basically just gives you a insight on customer engagement, and then it also changes how the automations start working with communicating to that client. These are not normally things that you would take care of, but you can see the settings on your side whenever you have it. Next thing you're going to see is domains. Normally we're going to connect your domain. Is going to be one of the first things that we do with your website. If you already have a website, or if we make the website, your domain will be here, and all the new domains. And what we mean by new domains is we're going to create a lot of sublinks, especially if we're running advertising for you. You're going to have things like offers.yourwebsite.com or links.yourwebsite.com or app.yourwebsite.com. There's going to be a lot of sublinks that go to your website, or versions of your website, or landing pages of your website. So that's what is going to be located here. It's just going to be a list of your domains, and then your URL redirects. If you're not sure what a URL redirect is basically whenever somebody types in a particular URL, which is www.awebsite.com, we can control where that link that they typed in goes to. So that's all that this page is for. We can control all of the redirects here. You've probably seen this, if you've watched many of the other videos, you've probably seen this page many times, but this is the integrations page. This is where you do all of your integrations. You also do your Facebook form fields mapping here, and your TikTok form fields mapping here, and LinkedIn forms field mapping. If you're not sure what that is, please watch the video on marketing and integrations. It's really good videos. The next thing you're going to see is going to be completely irrelevant. You do not need to pay attention to this tab at all. This is only going to be viewable from our side, not yours. This is just going to be the conversation providers. If you have a Twilio phone number, it will literally just say Twilio here and nothing else. Or if you have a lead connector phone number, it will say lead connector and nothing else. The next page is tags. This is going to be all the tags that you've made or that we've made for you. If you need to know what tags are, please watch the video on tags. I have quite a lengthy video on tags and how they work. Labs, something you're going to come to quite often if you want to see what updates are coming and how they're going to get to you and what they're going to do. So like you will be able to see when an update is going live, what the update is going to be about, and then all the little details about each update. So all of these will be here. You'll be able to, like if you want to activate it early, you can. You just click the enable button. Try not to click it. If it's 140 days out, try not to activate that yet. Just let that one, anything under 30 days you can activate, but again, it's a beta program, so you're activating a beta product. And then after that, you're going to see audit logs. In your audit logs, you'll be able to see every single thing that has happened in the software itself. So you'll see that workflows are created, or a tag was created, or a contact was created, or if we made a new website, you'll see if that was done, who did it, why did it happen, and you'll be able to see all the little analytics for every little thing that happened on your profile. That's all going to be right here in audit logs. And the next thing you're going to see is companies. This is going to be, this is for contacts. You're going to see companies in your contacts. So if you work directly with businesses, all the companies that are associated with that said contact that gets created will be here, and you can create and associate companies with contacts. That's going to be something you definitely want to have. Turn it on, you click yes. And what that does is basically just syncs all of your contacts with the businesses that are associated with them. The next thing you're going to see is calendars. This is actually the last thing that's on your settings. You'll be able to see every little thing, like every calendar that you have. You'll be able to see what the duration for them are, what the calendar type is. You'll also be able to get to this by going to calendar and clicking settings in calendar. You'll be able to see your groups, your service menu, your rooms, equipments. If you have any questions on this, go watch our calendar video. We go over all of this. You'll also be able to see what calendar updates there are. I know you saw a few of the updates in labs that are coming very soon. That is our settings page. If you have any other questions, please just shoot us over a call, text, or email. You can also visit our website and message us in the chat widget. Until then, have a wonderful day.